What's up, Bronco Nation? I'm Evan Sanford, and today I'm joined by Karter Davis and Chase Glorfield, and we are the Bronco Fans Roundup. And we have quite the game to talk about. Boise State beat Air Force, and it was, a win's a win's a win, and there's a lot to unpackage there, which we are going to do right off the bat here. But we're going to start, and believe me, we're going to start with with that defense against Air Force. But hang around a little bit. Yeah, hang around just a little bit longer because we decided it'd be fun to create our own Bronco Fans Roundup Top 25. We voted, we created a composite. So right after we talk about the Air Force game, we'll dive right into our rankings. So stick around, sit back, grab a drink, and listen to us complain.
Because there will be complaining.
There will be a lot of it. All right, so the defense sucked. That was awful. And what was the final? 37 points to over 200 passing yards against a team that runs the triple option. Hey, we got an interception, and Ty Benefield knows how to tackle, so that's great.
Ty Benefield was laying the boom. It was amazing.
Ty Benefield looked like Cam Chancellor.
Looked like prime JL Skinner right there. I think that was kind of a breakout game for him this season, at least, where he finally got his swagger a little bit because he was bringing it.
Zion got a couple tackles in. That was great. But otherwise, total and complete malpractice. Hey, Jinx.
I think malpractice by the secondary. I still think the front seven. I think the front seven was still pretty good. I think some of our linebackers weren't up to speed. That's why they kind of got to the edge sometimes. But coming into this game, something that kind of point to pick at. Only 3 guys had played Air Force that has been on this defense. So I kind of get struggling with it a little bit when you don't have the experience. So the front seven, I think, was great. They stuffed the run a lot. They let some stuff through, but at a certain point, you got to depend on the secondary.
Yeah.
It's the secondary where it's like, why are they so wide open? Like, why are you playing prevent defense right now? Because that's what it looks like.
For me, it's especially late in the game when we know they have to pass the ball. They don't have any other option. And we have Air Force receivers running no one within 15 yards of them, just wide open in the secondary. Like, what?
Yeah, it literally looks like they're treating it with 50 seconds left in the game. Just keep everything in front of us. It's like that's not what you're supposed to be doing right now, guys.
Yeah, I honestly I think it's scheme. I think it's system. This problem has been going on for 4 years now, and there's been plenty of players that have come in and left the secondary, and it's the same problems over and over and over again. And I refuse to believe that it's the players' fault. We have talent, we have athleticism, we get guys, we develop them. It is the scheme. The scheme is crap. I'm just gonna say it. This is. Whoever is responsible their seat should be really hot. The Demario Warren, I think his seat needs to be like lava.
Like I said it in jest, but he should have been left on the tarmac in Colorado.
So
we are not a podcast about calling for people's jobs here, but this is
it needs to be done.
Yeah,
because listen to this. Like I just pulled up the stats for the last 2 touchdowns that Air Force scored in the fourth quarter. There was a 21-yard pass, a 23-yard pass, and then a 12-yard pass for a touchdown. The next one was a 29-yard pass, a 32-yard pass, and then a 5-yard touchdown pass. Mixed in between that is a negative 1-yard run, 4-yard run, 6-yard run, 3-yard run, 1-yard run. So it's like you're stuffing the run. You know exactly what's going to happen. And they're just like, who cares? So, and I agree with both of you about it is the scheme, it is the coaching, because no one in the world can convince me that Air Force has a better wide receiver core than we have secondary players. I bet if you looked up and I don't want to go by rankings, but if you looked up all the Air Force wide receiver high school rankings, I bet some of them aren't even ranked. They don't even have any stars. Yeah. Air Force is just not built for this. They're not built for the pass. These guys are not the playmakers that should be picking apart our secondary. Yet they're just completely wide open. So it's an absolute failure of coaching, of scheme, and it falls on Warren's shoulders and Shenander a little bit. But like, if one guy's been there for 4 years and the past 4 years it's been a problem, you can't just keep blaming it on Danielson or Shenander. It's like this guy's responsible for this group.
Here's my thoughts too. Going deeper, a little bit deeper down that rabbit hole, is I think the overall scheme for the last however long Warren's been around has been not great, has been bad. Okay, we'll say it's been bad. But I think yesterday, particularly with the bye week involved, whatever game plan they had in place exacerbated it and made it even worse. You know what I'm saying? Like our scheme is suspect to begin with, and then we had an absolute F- of a game plan for Air Force, and that's what happens. You have guys running deep, quarterback looking like he's freaking Peyton Manning out there, throwing dots to. I mean, it's just.
I will be fair. Cesarkis or whatever his name is, kind of looked like a baller.
He looked good.
He looked good. Some of those throws were pretty on the money.
He did not look like your traditional Air Force quarterback who's gonna like a stud athlete who's gonna go get 300 rushing yards a game. But man, he could throw the ball.
No, but this is honestly, Boise State and their Air Force. Boise State is a developmental program about getting guys to the next level. The next level is the NFL. Air Force is about developing
drone pilots and whatever else.
Drone pilots.
Radar technicians.
Yeah. Whatever they do, we like to call them chair forces for fun, but that's what they are. They're about developing cadets. And then they play football on the side. This is 2 different levels of play, and we look like an FCS secondary, like running for our lives against Air Force.
We made them look like a freaking air raid Hawaii.
Listen,
Colt Brennan offense.
Air Force should run the air raid. There's no point that Air Force does not run it. How can the only military branch as a football team that their main thing is in the sky, they don't run an air raid? That would be
in a perfect world.
That would be amazing. I said that. I legit said that to my dad. We were watching the game and they were picking apart our secondary. I was like, imagine a world where the Air Force runs the air raid and they're just slinging the rock. Like, that would just be amazing. I think that I would love to watch that. But I mean, I agree with Chase. I definitely think the game plan was to stuff the run. And then the second they started passing, the coaches didn't prep for it, and so they didn't.
No idea what to do.
Didn't know the pass plays because I mean, why would you? I'm pretty sure Air Force before this game only had like a singular amount of completions, so it's almost like they didn't even know what Air Force was going to call because they didn't have plays to probably prep for.
What is the preparation like? We lay an egg in South Florida. What is the prep? The problem is like. It's ongoing. Every single week we see the same mistakes over and over and over again. They say, oh, it's on me. Oh, it's on me. It's our job to get fixed. But it's been 4 years. What is the rate of improvement here? There is none.
No,
I think we're to the point this season where we're just going to have to outscore teams. I think that's what it's going to come down to.
We're getting
I hate having to deal with that. You know, because what if Madsen does go down and actually? I mean, Cutforth looked great, but what if something happens?
We'll get there. You know? We will unpackage that whole little.
I think the only thing that we can kind of lean into is that kind of what I said before. Like they didn't know what pass plays Air Force had, so maybe it exacerbated the situation. But honestly, at a certain point, we can't keep making excuses. So even if that is true, still. Like, you got to be able to just put in cover 2, cover 3, play Tampa, figure it out.
Yeah. Just put a basic pass cover defense in there at certain points and trust your guys up front. Right? Like,
exactly. So, I mean, that could be something of like an excuse or a reason. But, I mean, still, you got to have something in the back pocket of like, if they're going to Hail Mary, here's our Tampa or whatever the hell it is.
You know, I think I saw one of those big pass plays where I will give a pass because we brought one of those patented Shenander blitzes where they sent a whole bunch and the quarterback just made a heck of a play. But there was no guy within 15 yards of that receiver. Like you said, Chase, it's like, how? How?
Yep.
Because we're all staring into the backfield, making sure we're reading our keys so we know who has the ball, and so we can go make it to. Oh no, they're throwing it. Shoot.
Yep, he's open. Damn it.
So Boise State defense. Like if we had to assign grades by position group, I'd give the defensive line a solid. I'd give them a solid BB plus. Like
I think they did
plus
above average.
A- that range. Yeah, for sure.
Overall pretty good. I think honestly that their grade goes down because they probably got wore out because the secondary. But we'll get to that.
I was looking at the box score, and let me see. I think UNLV Air Force ran way more plays than Boise State did.
Yeah,
I mean, of course,
it was like 75 to 42 or something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're looking at the box score here, Air Force passing was 246, rushing was 269 yards. Air Force should not almost match or outdo their rushing yards in the pass game.
They should not be a balanced offensive.
So I love that we only held Air Force to 269 because that's pretty good when it comes to a team.
That's pretty nice.
When it comes to a team that only rushes the ball, but that's tough.
Yeah, linebackers. How you guys feel? Like I think like B-.
Yeah, I was thinking B-, B-, just because they were a little slow on the edge and reading the gaps, reading their keys a little bit.
Generally good, like a solid like 83.
Yeah,
that's
it was enough for them to do their job and to shut their running game down.
Exactly.
And then the secondary didn't even get the points that you get when you put your name on the assignments. They forgot to do that. They didn't get the gimme points. They get a big fat 0, F-.
Yeah.
Like you did not. Okay, you know what?
If it could go lower than an F, I would give it to. They did get an interception.
Hold on. Out of 100 points, I'll give 25 to Ty Benefield for the interception and for the tackling. So that's 25 out of 100. That's still an F-.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely.
If your grade from a defensive secondary looks like someone's batting average, it wasn't a good weekend for you.
Tough times.
Go Mariners.
Go Mariners.
Yeah, thank goodness I've got like the Cal Raleigh and the Seattle Mariners to kind of pick up my spirits. Never thought I'd be saying that, and I've been saying that all season long. That's awesome. I think before we get to the offense, the only kind of ungradable, I would say, well, maybe we can, but the teams, they didn't even get a chance to kick a field goal.
No.
So they didn't get a chance. They didn't get the opportunity to
the punts looked great. The
punts looked great.
The field goals going out of the back of the ends, or the kickoffs.
The kickoffs were
going. All touchbacks.
We didn't miss a PAT. I mean,
that's what we want. That's what we want from the teams. Right there. Don't kill us. Just do it. Just do your
I'm
job.
impressed with Oscar Doyle. I'm really impressed by him. He had some booming punts.
Yeah.
So he had one I'm pretty sure went from the 20 to the 10.
He gets some air under it too.
He does. That rugby style, he gets it up there.
That thin Colorado air.
You know? I'll give teams an A grade for their performance purely because
I think that's fair.
I didn't even have to think about them. That's what I want. Don't make me think about you.
I will say, and this isn't necessarily on the teams. Well, maybe it is because of how they performed. But there is at least once, maybe twice I could think of when Danielson decided to go for it on 4th down because, hey, we don't trust someone to kick a field goal.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Now remember, viewers, they get their name upgraded to significant teams if they can make 3 field goals in a row. That's the rules. Until then, they are teams.
They're teams.
That's tough.
We don't make the rules, okay?
Yeah. Well, and this can be like if they make 2 field goals against App State and 1 against Notre Dame, that counts 3 in a row. Like
Is this like a DEFCON situation where like we're in DEFCON 2 because they've made 2 in a row or something? Like what are we? we're close to adding that.
It's about to be upgraded.
Yeah.
We will. Love it. We should create a graphic for that.
ChatGPT, let's go.
Yeah, like it helped us out before.
Yeah. We'll talk more about that in a second.
Yeah, you guys will see here in a minute. All right. Offense, a little bit to unpackage there. We'll start with the quarterback situation. Maddox Madsen goes down with, as of right now, it's undisclosed what the injury was, unless I missed something. So
no, I think something with his ankle, but I think
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I didn't think he said exactly what happened.
I think it may have been something where he just had to go in and get it like retaped to a certain way.
Maybe just make sure he didn't tear anything or something.
Yeah.
Well, he went back into the locker room, which normally they're taking an MRI, and
he had to take a dump.
Yeah,
I'm just
classic. I think that was Paul Pierce, right? Classic.
Lamar Jackson did that too in like a playoff game last year, I think. Anyway,
DK Metcalf once got carted to the locker room because he had to go and he couldn't he was going to crap himself if he ran, so he had to be guarded.
Paul Pierce did, and that's why he was wheelchaired off the field.
Exactly. Yeah, had to
And
be
then
wheelchaired off the
Suddenly
court.
he comes back from the dead and like drops 20 points in the second half or so. I don't even remember what.
Oh, he's feeling lighter.
Yeah,
Man had to drop some weight. Anyway, it's Maddox Madsen.
Maddox Madsen.
Yeah, Maddox Madsen goes down. He did not look crisp to start, but he really settled into a groove through that horrible interception to end the first half.
Just awful.
Yeah, we'll talk about that, but he did in general settle into a nice groove. In general, looked very good at times. More of the Maddox that we were expecting, but granted against kind of some not good competition.
Defense.
But to that same end, it's after a bye week. You're trying to get your timing down, trying to get that rapport back, or not rapport, but
trust in that.
Yeah, trust with the wide
chemistry
receivers.
Back into it. Yeah,
that's the word. Chemistry with the wide receivers. Trying to get into sync. That's what I was looking for. So coming out a little bit slow, not always unexpected.
Well, and it was a small sample size, but Cutforth looked great in the few snaps he got. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Like, and he can kind of sling it.
He can, and he was jawing the defense a little bit.
Yeah.
When they got in his, I loved it. I loved the energy from him.
Bumping his gums a little bit. He
was letting them know that he was here and he wasn't going to go away.
And let's be honest,
I really like the cut of his jib.
Yeah. This was a great game for Madsen to kind of settle in when you have your running attack doing what the running attack did for Boise State. He was really able to settle down. And Dylan Riley for Heisman. # Let's do it.
God, yeah. But I mean, he went 13 of 23, 2 touchdowns, 276 passing yards. I mean, besides that god awful interception, which was just, I don't even know how to talk about it. Just completely inept. But I mean, overall,
I got to get rid of this ball.
Throws it. Caples is down there somewhere, shrouded in blue.
Honestly, that could have been influenced by the fact that they were running out of time and they knew they weren't going to be able to kick the field goal because they don't.
In my mind, that's exactly what it was.
He just threw up a prayer.
Well, this is it. I got to throw up a prayer, and it, maybe my guy will make a play.
Yeah. Could very well be because they just don't have a kicker who can make a field goal. Hey. I still kind of think it's time to go to the soccer team and see if there's anyone. Hey, maybe make history. Go to the women's soccer team. Are they in season or are they spring or are they fall?
They're
Can't
playing.
Remember who
They're playing. Yep.
Okay.
Playing.
Well, then maybe go to the men's soccer team who is not in season and get yourself a kicker.
Something.
Someone's got to be able to do it.
Someone's got to be able to kick a ball.
Right? Or just have an open tryout on campus. At this point.
Yep.
Can't hurt. But the run game, that was amazing.
Ooh.
Sorry. Hold on. I just remembered one last point I wanted to make on the passing game is I saw a lot more variety in the routes being run. I do like seeing a quick slant. That's how you get Caples involved. That looked really, really good. But some shallower routes, some quick routes, and then taking some shots. I like that. And just a lot more variety. And I think that's going to help them get into flow, get into sync, just giving the defense different looks in the passing attack. But moving on.
For sure.
The run game, that was beautiful. That was textbook Boise State. The offensive line was doing its thing, absolutely mauling. They get an A+ grade. I do think Karter and I had fun at the live stream, which sidebar, apologies for the technical difficulties in the live stream. That was 100% my fault because I didn't know how to do the thing because I need Chase to hold my hand. Chase is our tech guy.
We'll get there.
It'll be fine.
Anyways, but thank you for joining us. For those who did, we will get that ironed out. Karter and I were talking about during the live stream, the penalties on the offensive line, those false starts, those were horrific. That was
I will say,
we were getting jobbed.
Roger Carrion got absolutely hosed on at least 2 of those holding balls.
The unnecessary roughness.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. They're just right there, and I was like, he's blocking. He pushed a guy. Well, and whoever the announcer was, honestly, just stop.
Robert Turbin.
Robert Turbin.
Yep.
Because on that, I mean, I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit, but on that Dylan Riley touchdown where he's like, there was a missed block in the back and pushed him in the side. Maybe it's like, buddy, shut the F up. Like,
shut the front door.
Like,
shut the front door.
Are you in the Mountain West pocket like these damn referees? Because that's what it sounds like right now.
It was atrocious. I will say team only got one penalty in the second half,
which is great.
Maybe it's like cell phone service. They got throttled. They used it all up early, so there was nothing left for them in the second half. I don't know.
Maybe
they were so bad. Like watching replays, I'm like, there was literally like Roger Karen was blocking a dude textbook, and they throw a.
I remember Dalen Matoyer got a false start, and when they circled him, I was waiting, and then I was waiting. And waiting, and then it was like, where was it? And they're like, oh, right there. I was, I don't.
He sniffed.
I don't see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
his head slightly moved up. It was like,
well, like the Air Force Center kept twitching. He kept like moving. It's like, what do you like? I don't know, man. I don't love complaining about the referees, but it just got to a certain point of like, what are we doing? Like, what is going on right now?
Like, you don't want to be Auburn fans right now who are screaming about like having a touchdown stricken from the score and call it a tie.
Oklahoma,
you don't want that. But to that same end, that has to be one of the worst officiated games.
Well, and the Mountain West is known for being terribly officiated anyway, but that one was just above and beyond.
It just seemed so egregious. Like, there's been times where, like, I don't agree with the call. It is what it is, whatever. But just over and over. And it's like, just I don't understand. Like, what are you seeing that I'm not?
Maybe they're pulling a Tim Donaghy. I don't know. Do you know that reference?
Nope.
NFL or NBA referee who got arrested by the FBI for betting on the games.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the 90s.
Yeah, okay. I recall that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm old enough.
But anyways, Dylan Riley for Heisman.
Yeah,
yes,
Dylan Riley for Heisman.
I mean, just absolute killer. Should be our running back one. Just by how he played, he deserves it.
Not so fast, my
friend. Don't even. No, unless
he looked so good.
He looked it was so good.
And I'll be honest, I put this on X. Like when he was recruited, he was brought in, and he returned a kick for a touchdown against Utah State last year. You're like, cool, he's a speed guy. Let's see if we can get him in some creative ways. But there's no way he's going to be an every down feature back. But man, I stand corrected. He looked incredible last night.
Looks like he's put on a little mass.
Yeah, he has, and he still has that top end speed.
And I just thought he runs angry. He just he hits the hole, and he's not hesitant.
He's gone.
Yeah.
It's him and Gaines look fantastic. Mm-hmm. I would say they really ought to be seesawing for 1A, 1B. And if Sire Gaines is banged up, then keep him on a pitch count. That's all well and good. We're gonna need him because Sire Gaines is he's the guy. We thought he was gonna be the replacement for Ashton Genty, but maybe that's Dylan Riley.
He'll get there.
But Sire Gaines is still the guy. Maybe not.
And Malik Sherrod is a good change of pace guy right now.
Yeah, I mean, he turned the corner on that run. He was able to hit the hole fast.
He has a cut that looks like he'll tear his ACL every time he plants that foot, but it makes the defenders just fall all over themselves.
Yeah, man, he's quick. If he gets around that corner, he's gone.
Do you guys think they finally kind of figured out how to use Malik to his strengths? Because we've been talking about that.
I think so. I think
much better, yeah.
Yeah, Evan and I brought this up about how they were giving him the ball a little bit more in open space, and he's a east-west coast player. He needs to go side to side. You need to give him a lot of space to work. We can't because we got used to Ashton Genty and Sire Gaines of going up the middle, and that's just not Malik. He's not built that way. Yep. You can't expect him to play that way. It needs to be screen passes out of the backfield, open concepts where he can really get
him going off tackle runs or something.
Yeah, exactly.
But I will say, I know Eastern Washington is who they are, but this was a reestablishment of what Boise State wants their identity to be this year, I think.
Yeah,
that stood out. Yeah, Dylan Riley goes ham. Sire Gaines is banged up a little bit. It is what it is. Dylan Riley knew he was going to have a bigger role in the game, and he's helping reestablish what Boise State is going to be this year.
You feel me, boys? You feel me?
He was excited. He was having a good time.
You feel
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking at his hand.
I do know what you are saying. Yeah, he was having a good time. But I mean, yeah, killed it. Offense, I really think this was like the offense finally setting in. I love Nate Potter's game plan. I thought he called a great game. I think the only reason sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I think the only reason the offense came out slow is because Maddox. And Potter had to change it up a little bit. But once Maddox came back, I love the game plan. They established the run, a lot more play action, a lot more shorter passes to complement. I thought it was great.
So as much as I have complained, for use of a better word, about the rate of improvement on the defense, that is something that is noticeable with Nate Potter. Rate of improvement from game to game. First-time offensive coordinator. The game plan against USF was use a choice word. Anyways, Eastern Washington, a lot more of what this team is built to do. Then this game, oh, yes, chef's kiss. He can't make the plays for them, but he sets up the guys to execute relative to their skill levels and their talents. Like, that is what he's supposed to do, and he executed at a very high level.
And let me say, in April, when the NFL draft rolls around, and whoever picks Cage Casey, do you know what the first highlight's going to be on the highlight reel they show of Cage Casey?
Going to be him playing
that
somebody.
Screen pass to Dylan Riley when he took it. Was it 74 yards for a touchdown? When he just buries a dude 6 feet under. I mean, it was just
chef's kiss.
Yeah. The whole old line, though, really. Yeah. But man, Cage Casey.
Yeah. I think at times they struggled a little bit. I think, but overall, I mean, just
O-line, A+, running backs, A+, wide receivers, I'm going to actually give you an A-. That was really good. Chris Marshall, got to hold on to that one ball, but you know what? He gets a mulligan. He has played lights out for us.
But they did what they needed to do in their role for this game, which the plan was to be open when needed, right?
Yep. Exactly. Tight ends, A+. I think the lowest grade actually goes to the quarterbacks. I'm going to go just an average B. Which is really all we need from Maddox Madsen. If he's throwing that interception, that's no good. We need B performance out of the quarterbacks.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And so I don't know if you guys have any different opinions on any of those grades.
No,
all good to me.
No? Good.
Okay. All right. Well, do you guys have anything left to unpackage from that Air Force game?
Nope. I'm glad we never have to play Air Force again. May they never appear on the schedule. I love you, cadets, but I don't ever want to play your football team again.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Moving on. All right. Well, we did something fun this week. We thought it'd be fun to get in on, like, everyone and their mother with a podcast decides that they should create a rankings. And you know what? We decided, hey, we have a podcast. We have opinions. You should hear them. So we created our own college football top 25 rankings, and then we had a little fun with ChatGPT trying to create a graphic. And
I think I can get them up on the screen. Should I see if I can?
Yeah. Let's see if we can get it up. But we are going to be posting it to the forum. Hey, there we go. That actually
beautiful. Look at that.
Well done. Right. So all three of us put together a poll, and then we ran it and got a composite on ChatGPT. Thank you, ChatGPT. But this is the composite of our three polls. And here you go. Number 1, Ohio State. Then we go Miami, LSU, Georgia, Penn State, Oregon, Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Florida State, Texas Tech, Texas, Indiana, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Georgia Tech, Iowa State. I had them lower, not going to lie. Missouri, Vanderbilt, Alabama. I also had them lower. Michigan, TCU, USC, BYU, USF, and Illinois, who I did not have ranked at all. In the others receiving votes category, in order, we have Arizona State, Louisville, Memphis, who I ranked. I
should have ranked Memphis. I should have ranked Memphis. I kind of forgot about Memphis.
Then you have Auburn and Notre Dame. Who's the one person that voted for Notre Dame?
That was me. I think I had them in there just because I want them to be ranked when we go in there and beat them in 2 weeks.
All right.
I had them ranked too. I don't remember.
I did not have BYU ranked. I'll be honest.
So this is the composite of our work. What do you guys think? How do you feel? I think in general we had we're all more or less in agreement within the top 10. It's not much variance. Karter, I think you had Texas Tech a little bit higher than I did. I had them at, I believe, number 9. They are really impressing me so far this year. They're fun to watch.
Yeah, I think they have a great offense. I love what they did against Utah. I think they look better than some people expected, and I think the Big 12 is just at sometimes completely underrated, but I think they deserve a top 10 ranking.
Yeah.
I also dropped, I think Florida State is higher in the actual ranking. I dropped them. I'm pretty sure I dropped out Texas, who has a higher ranking too. Just some teams that aren't impressing me that well, but I think Texas Tech deserves their spot.
I've got Texas admittedly higher than I want them. All I can think about is a 14-7 loss at Ohio State. That is a quality loss that tells me a lot about their defense. And if they can get their offense going, then it'll be much better. As much as I love to hate Texas, I couldn't sink them too far. That's their only loss. I think that's really their only. I did check their schedule, but I can't remember right now if they've played any other decent competition since. But we'll see as they get into SEC play. I am really impressed with John Mateer in Oklahoma, though.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
they look good. I kind of wanted to put them higher. Penn State has not really played anyone yet.
They'll play Oregon next weekend. So.
Yeah,
I put Penn State at 4 on mine just because I know they have a good team, but I'm pretty sure they played Nevada, who just lost to Western Kentucky. I'm pretty like an FCS team or something. I don't really know what to make of them. So
we'll find out. But I'm with you.
With Penn State, I wanted to reward teams that have actually gone and played someone. Penn State hasn't, and I still put them at 5 because I know they have a good team, but my justification was really that, they're going to play Oregon next week. We're going to find out.
Yeah. Hey, you can make a case for Miami being number 1 too, based on who they've played and beaten. And
I thought about that.
So.
Yeah. I mean, a team that I think should be higher is Indiana. Indiana gave Illinois the 1-2 combo.
Took them behind the woodshed. That's
and people were complaining about Indiana not having a good schedule. They play an Illinois team and they put them in the dirt. I'm not saying they're world beaters, but you gotta give props where it is. They beat a ranked team and they beat them.
Well, that's going to be me. I'm the anchor there. I think where'd I end up putting them? I've had them at 15. That's actually not that far off from where they are on our list. But
I had them at 8. I had them top 10. I think they deserve to jump up. If you beat a ranked team like that and you're already mid AP Polish, I think you got to jump.
It's just the thing is with Illinois, I don't think they even belong in the rank. I didn't rank them. I don't think they are only there because of the preseason rankings. And
I think they snuck in right at the tail end for me.
Yeah, I was just thinking, it's like, what have you done for me lately? I felt good having Indiana kind of somewhere in the middle of the pack. And just thinking about how these preseason polls have really skewed our expectations. Like for me, that's Penn State. It's like we don't actually know anything about Penn State. They are a good roster based on what they returned from last year. We've got that. But it's like, what have you done for me lately? There's 3 wins against really bottom level company. Like Nevada is a bottom 10 team. You've got an FCS, and then who's their third game? I think they had a bye week too. So let's just see who's their third game. Villanova. They played a basketball school. They played FIU. They played Nevada. FIU is a bottom.
They've literally played no one.
I'm pretty sure FIU just lost to Kennesaw State.
Yeah.
So
FIU, I don't even know why they even have a program.
Pitbull. That's it.
What?
Wait, Pitbull. Pitbull sponsored their stadium and
they're down in Miami.
Put a bunch of money into the program. I'm pretty sure he's contractually obligated to play some of the halftime shows.
Are you serious?
Swear to God, I'm pretty sure their stadium is named after Pitbull.
Oh my God, that's probably why he does all those commercials because
it's called Pitbull Stadium.
Yeah, it is Pitbull Stadium.
That dude needs to recoup his investment. Oh my goodness! I saw him when he came to Boise for what's that concert that they have down at the where they have the Idaho State Fair in the summer.
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, this Yeah, there's the state fair that like crappy old bands that are past their prime are playing
I
nowadays.
swear it wasn't the state fair. Or maybe he was. Anyways, I saw him down there. It was fun. I don't remember very much of it, but it was fun. All right. I kind of weirdly like Vanderbilt. Kind of like them.
That's the one team that you look at this and you're like, yeah, those guys don't belong compared to some of these other teams. But
I mean they're
winning.
They're winning. They belong. I think I had Vandy at 16.
I mean, I'm talking like name brand. They don't belong, right?
But you know who I really think is a fraud is Iowa State. I had Iowa State at 18, and I'm tempted to like put them lower. I think they're frauds. I
don't know. Yeah. Well, I mean, they played Kansas State, who people thought were good, but now
Kansas State.
Yeah, I don't really know, but you can't until they slip up or play a team close that they shouldn't play close. I mean, you can't really blame them.
Yeah. Oh no, that's why I've got them at 18. I just in the back of my mind, I think they're frauds.
Definitely.
Michigan, I think we're all generally in agreement with Michigan. I still don't really know what to expect from them. Is Hankerson is he a freshman or is he a sophomore? He's a first year starter at the quarterback position.
No idea.
It's Underwood, isn't it? Bryce Underwood.
Bryce Underwood. Quarterback?
Yeah.
Oh, who am I thinking of?
I don't know. Yeah, Underwood's the Michigan quarterback.
Yeah, the 5-star.
Where did I get that name from? Oh, no.
Bryce Underwood.
Okay, well, forget what I said. But anyways, he's a first-year starter, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a true freshman. He's a true freshman.
Right. So there's a lot of question marks there.
He's looked good, but I mean, he's still made true freshman things.
As any of them will, yeah.
TCU, they look great, and they have a certain specter there that seems to be really helping their defense.
How about that Horn Frog defense?
They also have,
honestly, they gave up 14.
Didn't McAllister just go off this weekend?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had like 2-3 touchdowns.
Something. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Man.
Eric McAllister and Andy
Alvarez. He's their leading receiver right now.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah. Eric McAllister. I think I saw someone tweeted that Eric McAllister is truly of all the transfer portal losses, he's the one that got away.
He's the one.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to come back, so
yeah. I don't. Well, I mean, maybe Andrew Simpson wants to come back.
Will Bill Belichick last through the year?
Belichick's gonna last until they milk that cow dry.
Until they stop paying.
I mean, they're always gonna have a little bit of brand just from having Bill Belichick as their coach.
It's almost like building your entire team from the transfer portal isn't a great idea.
And did you see that cute video of him and his granddaughter on the side? Oh wait, that was his girlfriend. Sorry.
Ooh.
Bazinga.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
I bet there's an AI one that's going around that is adult rated.
Yeah, adult. Yeah.
So
geez,
people are just taking.
Where can I find?
People are having.
So I can make sure to avoid it.
Yeah.
Oh, just Twitter. Anywhere. It is. It's not like it's X-rated. It's just more of an adult theme to it. But
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
People are having fun, and Bill Belichick is finding himself to be the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
So USC, I honestly felt like I kind of wanted to rank them higher. I mean, I didn't, but it feels like.
Honestly, I don't know anything about them.
They're kind of underrated this year. Like, not a lot of people are talking about them, but they're kind of hanging around.
Yeah, I feel they really lack a lot of hype, but I was taking a look, and USC, let me pull them up.
Brent Strawn, 1 reception.
Maybe someone else who wants to come home. But they had a very quality win against Michigan State, 45-31. They beat a down bad Purdue. That handily. That doesn't really tell you much. They did kind of spank Georgia Southern. Doesn't tell you too much. Wow. Okay. They spank Missouri State 73-13. That's basically an FCS team.
Missouri State. They're 2-2. All right. They beat Marshall. They played SMU tough, and they just smacked UT Martin. So, just saying, your first year in FBS being 2-2, that's not that bad.
Okay, as much as we love Marshall, shout out to the Herd Bros. As much as we love Marshall, they are going through it right now. They lost their whole team to Southern Miss, essentially. Beating up on Marshall does not mean very much this year, and I hate to say it because I like Marshall. I want them to be good. So that kind of pains me to say.
Yeah.
But yeah,
they're 2-2 right now. They've had a kind of a comeback. That's not bad.
USC gets an opportunity to kick Illinois out of the ranks of where they do not belong, and then they got Michigan. So we're going to learn a lot about USC real soon, and that'll be fun to watch. I love to hate USC. When USC is good, I love to hate them. When they're bad, it just feels kind of sad. No rhyme intended.
Just kind of ignore them.
Yeah.
Do you know who's not ranked?
Who?
And is undefeated? UNLV.
Well,
the teams
they should have lost against Miami.
The teams they've played are 1-13 combined, and the one win was Idaho State playing a high school JV team. I think is who they played.
Idaho State, the Idaho State Bengals. For those of you who are living under a rock, they won 90-0
against Liberty, California, which I have. I don't know who that is.
I can't find their website, or it's not updated, because the most recent update has them playing like NAIA teams.
Yeah. So what was the name of that fake high school team?
Bishop Gorman.
Bishop Sycamore. Bishop Sycamore.
Yeah. Not Bishop Gorman.
That's what they played.
Yeah, 90-0. Cody Hawkins.
And that was after shortening the second half to 2 8-minute quarters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I didn't know you could do that in a college football game, but here we are.
An absolutely appalling win for the Bengals. I don't know how else to describe it. That represents the only win of a UNLV opponent so far this season, and they really, really should have lost against Miami, Ohio. Miami, Ohio gets they're starting. I watched that game. Their starting quarterback goes down.
Yeah, probably should have lost against Idaho State too.
Yeah, the choke that Miami of Ohio did, being up 14 multiple times and then botching that kick is.
Yeah, my heart went out to them as a former Miami of Ohio head coach on College Football 26. My heart really goes out to the people of Oxford.
Well, tell us what you think. Who's in your top 25? What do you think? Please yell at us. Tell us we're dumb.
And just in case, just so you guys don't trip, it killed both Karter and me to rank BYU. Chase couldn't even do it.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I think I had them at 25 only because I'm pretty sure they haven't allowed a touchdown so far this year.
Yeah, I've got them all the way at 21. They look impressive, and I hate it.
Yeah. I mean, let me check real quick.
Maybe at some point I'm going to have to do it, but maybe.
Yeah, I have them at 24. I don't think Auburn should have been kicked out. I had Auburn at 25. They lost to Oklahoma, but they played them pretty close.
So. I wanted to rank Auburn, but then I looked. It was in my final two spots, I had 3 teams. I had Memphis, University of South Florida, and Auburn. And I had to ask myself, who is more worthy of these rankings based on the body of work? I put Memphis at 24. I put South Florida at 25. Auburn is like my first team out. And then I also thought about Arizona State. That kind of hurt a little bit.
I put Arizona State in.
I really wanted to.
But this is why I could never be like a legit voter, because I just vote based on who I hate and
teams you hate. And
if I was a legit voter, I would be putting UMass at number 1
every time,
just to give a nice middle finger to the system that we're in, because polls are stupid.
I don't think you'd be keeping your vote very long if you did that.
But. No. But polls are stupid. So anyway, well, I hope you enjoy our stupid poll.
Yeah, that was fun.
We will be posting this to the forum and having a little bit of fun. So please comment.
We'll put it on X too. So
yep.
It took us long enough to create that graphic, so we're going to use it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Last little thing that we're going to talk about is we are playing Appalachian State, a team that I know all my friends in Boise are looking forward to. There's an affinity for App State within this fan base, and it's a kind of love to hate App State week because of how much the fan base actually likes this team, wants to play them, and wants to see them do well after we beat them, hopefully. So really ought to be a fun matchup. I know a lot of the fan base is planning to at least try to attend the game over in what is it, Boone,
North Carolina.
Boone, North Carolina,
up in the mountains.
Yeah, one of the prettiest venues in college football. I would certainly consider going to that game, but neither here nor there. What do you want to see from our apparently 14-point favorite Broncos, which I'm with Karter in questioning that, but what do you want to see?
Yeah, I think 14 points is crazy, but for the defense, I want consistency from the secondary, but I mean, at this point, just make it look like you're trying, I guess. Like, that's the only thing I can ask, because I think the front seven is going to do what they do, so I'm not too worried about that, but just make it look like you're at least giving it a shot out there. And then for offense, I think just ride the wave of Air Force. Just ride the momentum. Ride Dylan Riley as RB1 if Cyrus Gaines is still banged up. And ride the momentum. So I think carry over what you learned from Air Force and either learn from it or just keep it going.
Yeah, I'd like to see that, but also it's kind of counterproductive to see if we can get the wide receivers really going, because we want to be a run first team, right? But we still want to see a little bit more from the receivers, really get them into the feel of the game at the same time. So Potter needs to kind of find that balance there.
Well, before you get to defense, I want to build off of what you said, because I want rhythm and clean up the mistakes. Literally just what you're saying for the offense is Nate Potter and Maddox Madsen to find the rhythm there. I think you start with just either a shallow cross or a quick slant, get Caples going, get Louder going, get Chris Marshall going, like spread the ball out, establish the run always, but like just get the receivers going, get into a rhythm, let the run game do its thing, and then just clean up the mistakes. No egregious interceptions. Like, have a B performance, Maddox Madsen. That's all we need you to do. Have a B performance. But go ahead with your defense.
Defense, I mean, the secondary thing, my kingdom for a pass defense, right? Like, just look competent. I don't care if you get burnt a couple times to give it some pass plays, but just look competent. I want to see our D-line, as solid as they've been, I want to see him tee off on Appalachian State's quarterback and just put him in the dirt 4 or 5 times for the game.
Yeah. So I think it's kind of the same thing for the defense that we talk, or at least for the secondary, as we talk about the teams. Don't make me talk about you, and I will be happy.
Yeah.
Like, I want to enjoy talking about the defense on this podcast. I don't want our first 30 minutes to be ranting about how bad the secondary is.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, like, that's it. Just don't make me rant about you, and have some semblance of competence.
Evan, I'm going to make a prediction.
Ooh.
Our teams are going to make 4 field goals against App State.
Hey.
Ooh. I kind of hope not, because that means 4 drives sputtered.
There'll be
second half garbage time.
Second half garbage time. We'll hit 4 field goals.
Okay. Garbage time field goals, and the teams can upgrade their name to significant teams. I think I need criteria for special, but we'll get there. Maybe viewers, what is the criteria to go from significant teams to special teams? Tell us in the comments.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think more or less that also is the same criteria for the special teams, or the teams. Don't make us talk about you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, App State this Saturday. Join us for the live stream. It'll be Chase and I, because Karter will be in attendance in person. And if you see him, just say hello and nothing more.
Yeah, don't harass the man.
Yeah.
I might not even know you're talking to me. People don't talk to me at those games, so I'll just be confused.
Actually, no. What you should do is go up and request a photo with Karter.
Do not do that.
What we should get trending around Twitter: photos of Karter.
Do not do this.
Stadium.
Do not find me.
It'll be like the Scott Van Pelt on Sports or anything. People post random photos of dudes who kind of look like him and be like, "Hey, what are you doing at the Boston Celtics game?" Like, we could do that with Karter.
Yeah. No, I will not. No, do not do that. Do not find
last
me.
Year
I'm not telling you where my seats are. You don't know.
I tormented you with the Taylor Swift thing. This year, it's gonna be the Scott Van Pelt thing.
Nope, nobody's gonna find me because nobody here is gonna. Nope.
Where's Waldo?
He's gonna ball cap, face cover.
Yeah, exactly. Find
sunglasses.
Me. Go ahead for it. Yeah.
All right. Well, viewers, thank you so much for watching. Please comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you at halftime. Go Broncos.